I am so glad you are here. It is Energy Sunday in my world. So let's talk about why does Reiki, polarity, meditation, prayer, how does any of that work? Why would it make you healthier, happier, a more whole person, physically, emotionally, spiritually? Because for so many people around the world, that's exactly what it does. Reiki helps us heal. Why? It's a weird notion that someone waving their hands over your body, however slowly, is going to impact your health and healing. Well, I always think first about studies that have been done on really simple things, because that's where our scientific knowledge about this is really at. So if you take 3 deep, slow breaths, just nothing painful, nothing difficult, just slow in and slow out and feel that relaxation go all over you. If you do that 3 times, you actually change how your hypothalamus registers things and what it signals for your body to do. It calms things down because you took 3 slow breaths. A lot of things in this world ask us to live in the sympathetic side of our nervous system. It asks us to live in fight or flight. And the argument can be made we spend too much time there. Well, the truth is our body does its best healing work, its best self-repair work, its best maintenance work when we are allowing the parasympathetic side of our nervous system, the part that is about being calm, take over often enough. So, for example, if you have a cold, studies show you heal faster when you sleep more. If you get your conscious brain out of the way, your brain and your body have more tools, more resources, more energy with which to heal you from that cold. It will shorten your cold on average. Just like those 3 deep breaths. If you can enervate the parasympathetic side of your nervous system, you become healthier. Not because that's what should rule the roost, but because the 2 sides of your nervous system, the sympathetic side and the parasympathetic side, are meant to work in a regular, moving balance. So, for example, when you get up, for most of us, that's going to be in the morning. If it's a regular time most of the time, and for those of you for whom this is a strong thing, you might find it's regular on the weekends, whether you want it to be or not sometimes. Your sympathetic nervous system is hitting a natural peak around that time. It's intentional. It's planned by your body, by your subconscious mind, if you will, to give you the energy you need to get going, to come out of that very parasympathetic state of sleeping and get moving. Now that goes up, you wake up, the first part of your morning ends, and it comes down a little bit and the sympathetic rises a little bit. And that goes on all day long. There's this counterplay between the two. It's the reason a siesta can feel so good after a lunch or in the mid-afternoon when the heat is at its worst. We naturally can fall into that cycle where the parasympathetic comes up just a little bit. It might not be enough to encourage you to nap, but it is a calmer part of the day. And anytime that we have someone, especially in person, do Reiki, polarity therapy, pray for us, meditate for us in our presence, it amplifies and reinforces our own ability to calm down. It is part of our social nature that knowing that someone else is working on this for you helps you relax. And when you relax, the body can heal faster. The body can maintain a healthy balance, not just between those 2 sides of your nervous system, but within your entire body. So the real value to Reiki isn't that acute issue you're dealing with today. The real value for Reiki, polarity, any of these energetic healing methods is maintenance. This is something I would recommend to any of my clients, that they go ahead and do a short Reiki session once a month just to help reinforce their own energy patterns, their own ability to heal, because we all have that ability to heal if we're just dealing with our routine daily issues. If you've got something bigger going on, more sessions will help. But I'm also going to tell you to do what your oncologist, for example, might have to say about your cancer treatments. That I get you to relax because we are doing Reiki and we get your conscious mind out of the way of the healing process in that time and enhance your ability to deal with the situation physically, emotionally, spiritually. That's a bonus. That's great. But for most of us, it's an everyday maintenance thing. That's why so many Reiki practitioners are taught, just as I was, to do a little self Reiki every single day, to go through those 5 Reiki principles every single day, because it helps us to be better people. And that's the end goal for all of this work. It's hard to be at your best when you're not healthy. Reiki helps your body find the energy it needs to heal by shifting you into that often neglected parasympathetic side of your nervous system. I hope this helps to explain how and why any of these systems of health and healing might be beneficial. And I'd want to thank you all, of course, for being your magical you. And on behalf of myself and all the staff, thanks for watching, for shopping, for seeing us at our shop in Minneapolis, and for logging in and purchasing at magusbooks.com. We love you all for it, of course, and for the little things you do here. You know them. You know the drill. Blessed be.